Gala Music, welcome to Top of the Drops. I am Taco, your community manager / host, and we have a really great episode for you today, which is brought to you by Waffle House. That's not true, but it should be brought to you by Waffle House because I love them and they should sponsor me. And so, Waffle House, Mr. Waffle, if you're watching. So today we've got a performance by Lil Xtra, we have a performance by Darren Claxton, I'm going to play some games with Bobby Millette, and some fun news about next week's show, so stay tuned. And I'm going to kick things off by letting you listen to a British AI bot that I programmed talk about drops from around Web3 music.
Bleep bleep bloop, that's right, you can call me ChatGP Taco. Am I here to take over the world? Unclear. Am I here to read you the top Web3 music drops of the week? I certainly am. So let's get going. Up first, we got Wild by Matthew Shea and Rio Cragen. This is another one of Sound XYZ's open editions with 142 editions sold. It's only fitting that we start the list with one of the most popular open editions, featuring the Web3 superstar Rio Cragen. Next up, we've got Mr. Miyagi by Marty Grimes. That's coming to you straight from Gala Music. This is Marty's first drop with Gala Music and sold out with 100 editions. Marty is a familiar name in the Web3 music world. He did his first drop with our friends over at Decent and even appeared at Gala Music Live San Francisco. Next, we've got Taboo by Excelencia. That's out on Royal. This is Royal's first Spanish language release with 55 total tokens. While it may be Royal's first release with Excelencia, it is not his first foray into the Web3 music world. This Puerto Rican artist has previously dropped on Sound XYZ and crowdfunded an entire album on Mirror. Next up, Everybody's Watching by Il Nicky. That's coming to you straight from Gala Music. This is the first drop from Il Nicky, and it's sold out in seconds, doing 100 editions. And with that kind of performance, don't expect it to be his last drop. The up-and-coming artist has amassed more than 35 million streams and has signed licensing deals with the likes of the NFL and NBA 2K. Hold Me by Pauline Her of Loners. This drop sold out with 35 total editions, coming out on Loners DAO, which is a Web3 music collective doing weekly drops curated by music department heads Rio Cragen and Jeremy Lloyd. Last up, we've got the Shilly Access Pass and the Shilly Band Pass by Soundboard Digital. Shilly, aka Bored Ape 6722, aims to be the world's first community-produced recording artist. And the Shilly Access Pass is giving 3,000 holders a say in every aspect of Shilly's career, from the music he drops to the next tattoo he gets. The Shilly Band Pass is even more powerful. With 500 copies minted, it gives holders the opportunity to collaborate on music for Shilly, and potentially even feature on his tracks. Powered by the hilariously named Probably A label and Warner Music, the Shilly Pass minted a whopping 3,500 total editions on OpenSea. That's all from me. You've been dialed into the top drops of Web3, coming to you direct from Gala Music.
Thanks, Bot. That was amazing. And the community loves this new segment, which I will take credit for as your programmer. This week in music, Lil Yachty released a psychedelic rock album, which is pretty special if you haven't checked it out. Although I will say, not my favorite Lil. My favorite Lil is Lil Xtra, who's a Gala artist and just dropped a track with us on Tuesday. He wanted to come on and perform a song for you today, so take it away, Lil Xtra.
Check. Yeah. Track. Cause I was thinking about my friend's house when we used to go to parties, and how I never thought she'd be there, but she always seemed to be there. And I was feeling kinda homesick, cause nothing really feels like home no more. Yeah, it feels a little different these days when my friends are drinking on my porch. I guess that I would change a few things. No, I would squeeze a little tighter and try a little harder if I could. I would listen to my friends, the things they plan for future years. Love something and let it kill them. A few more laughs, a few less tears. I lost it somewhere, I don't know if I'll ever get better, but I'm still trying. I was thinking about my friend's house and how we're really not friends no more. I don't think you would have gone to bat for me when you couldn't even help me off the floor. I was thinking about the days ahead, all the words that I said that I'm not sure I regret, but I really wish you could have seen me achieve these dreams and believe I'm not done yet. It's okay to look back sometimes if you keep moving ahead. I haven't seen you in a long time, but you know I can't forget the things they plan for future years. Love something and let it kill them. A few more laughs, a few less tears. I lost it somewhere, I don't know if I'll ever get better, but I'm still trying. I really gotta learn to let things go. I really gotta learn to let things go. I really gotta learn to let things go.
That was amazing, as always. Thank you so much. It's not a competition, but we're doubling down on performances this week, and Darren Claxton is joining us with the track he's dropping today. If you haven't had a chance to check out my AMA with him, I thought it was pretty good. We talked for about 50 minutes about his hopes and dreams, and I thought it was a lot of fun, so check that out. And also check out this performance right now. Take it away, Darren.
Woke up late this morning thinking same shit, different day. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing stands in my way, There's nothing in my way. I took my happy tablet, which helps me to find a way. Helps with my anxiety, then everything's okay, it's okay. And everything's okay. Do I even care if you don't know the strength of your own mind? People stop and stare at you and talk together time to time. Do I even care if you don't know the strength of your own mind? People stop and stare at you and talk together time to time. Time to time. Time to time. feel like running free. Who will come and find me there? It's necessarily all of me. It is always me. Woke up late this morning thinking same shit, different day. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing stands in my way, in my way. Nothing in my way. Do I even care if you don't know the strength of your own mind? People stop and stare at you and talk together time to time. Do I even care if you don't know the strength of your own mind? People stop and stare at you and talk together time to time. 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 And time to time.
Darren, that was great. Thank you so much. A couple of important notes. First of all, happy birthday, Shakira. It's your birthday. It's also Groundhog's Day today, which I almost forgot about. It's important unless you're not from the US and you have no idea what we're talking about. On Groundhog's Day, we have a groundhog that pops out of the ground in Pennsylvania, and his name is Punxsutawney Phil. And if Punxsutawney Phil sees his shadow, then there's 6 more weeks of winter. Or if he doesn't see a shadow, there's 6 more weeks. I never knew how it actually worked, but we have a weather forecasting groundhog that pops out once a year and tells us if it's going to keep being cold or not. And so it's a special day for us. Thanks, everybody. It's also a special day because I'm going to be talking to Bobby Millette, who is dropping his very first track with us later today. Let's do that now. Bobby Millette, thank you so much for joining me. How's it going?
I'm great, man. It's nice to be here. Finally, doing my first interview officially with you guys. I'm very excited.
I keep trying to up my background game, but you're obviously crushing it over there. I like the Gala neon. You're even wearing the hat. Like, you came prepared for this.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the official stuff. I'm surprised none of the Gala officials have asked me where I got the paraphernalia from. But So I love the neons. They work very, very well as a background, and I like to represent Gala. So I figured, let me get a neon Gala sign, and the chicken is for the 8-bit tendies. That's on brand right there. I couldn't find a nugget, but I guess a drumstick works just as fine.
I'm gonna have to get a taco to throw up behind me.
Dude, that'd be perfect. Just that logo, get it made into a little neon sign. It's doable.
I like that. It's all about branding, right? The taco brand. Mm-hmm. So we're excited to finally having you drop on the platform. I feel like you've been a part of the community for a long time. We can get into that a bit, but I'd love to hear about your music. When did you first get into music?
Man, so I'm 35 years old, and I've been actually making music since I was around 15 or 16. And I've kind of just had a general love for music my whole life. I've been a DJ before, so I love all genres. My favorite artist of all time is Michael Jackson. When it comes to hip hop, I'm a big fan of like early Lil Wayne, and I like Biggie Smalls, but I like everything. I like 90s alternative and rock and etc. And so, when we were younger, we didn't have the internet, so a lot of my time was spent just kind of sitting next to the boombox or the radio, listening to music. And I'm kind of like somebody that automatically starts. I'm like a parrot, right? So my girl says this to me all the time. I'm always whistling or humming some sort of tune, right? And I don't know what it is. It's just intuitive to me, and I'm always drumming some sort of pattern. And so I started playing around with the computer early on, and I had a little basic mic, and that's when I kind of first started, playing around with trying to rhyme and make music. And slowly it progressed from there, where I started learning different programs, like Cool Edit. I don't know if people even remember that. And then got into like Fruity Loops and Logic and different DAWs, and started experimenting with how to actually mix my music and how to get the vocals right. And it was a lot of like trial and error. And throughout these years, I've made hundreds of songs, and over the years, I've just kind of been fine-tuning my craft to the point where I'm kind of here right now.
Man, hundreds of songs. How did you land on the one that you're dropping with us?
Man, I ended up with, so I have maybe like a catalog of about 20 that I'm really fond of, that I'm proud. I'll let people hear them. We all, as artists, we all have those songs that are just our own that we don't let anyone hear, right? And I've landed on 20 that I'm like, all right, I'll let these out in the public. And so the song that I'm dropping with you guys is a shorter song. It's called Juggin', and what that means is moving with intent. And it's not even structured like a regular song. So most songs, have some sort of chorus, multiple verses, etc. So I like to experiment with different structures now, and this is kind of just a verse that bridges into another verse. And the song is quick, and it's catchy, and the beat knocks, right? So I figured, for me at least, when I hear a song, it's the beat that catches me first, and so the flow catches me second. And I think that song that I'm putting out has those qualities. So I think it'll be catchy, and as soon as people hear it, they'll be like, oh, I like this, and want more. So it was tough, though, because I had different options to choose from, but I was like, all right, I think this one will work.
I like that. And people, of course, can preview that on our beta site. It's going to be dropping basically right after Top of the Drops today at 1 p.m. Pacific. So coming up, that's going to be great. So people on our Discord are going to recognize you as Bobby Millette. They will also recognize you as 8-Bit Tendies. And that's how you actually found Gala. Can you share some of your "This is how I found Gala" story?
Yeah. So it's funny. I'm like kind of incognito within the multiple Gala Discord. So in some channels, I go by Bobby Millette, and some I go as 8-Bit Tendies. I talk to some people in both, and they don't realize I'm the same person, which is kind of funny to me, But so 8-Bit Tendies is essentially my Web3 blockchain gaming channel. I'm starting essentially a media company it's a website, it's a YouTube channel, and I just kind of cover everything blockchain gaming. That's actually how I ran into and found out about Gala Music. Is I actually ran into Bitbender and CryptoView, which is another fellow ambassador within the community, at an actual live event at DecentralCon. And we played Spider Tanks for a little bit, and I kind of fell in love with the game. I saw the potential. I started looking into what you guys were doing as a company, and you guys were really kind of just pioneering the gaming industry, which I'm a gamer. I'm a musician, but I think at heart I'm really just a gamer, as far as like what I am mostly. And so I kind of fell in love with what you guys were doing, and eventually you guys announced Gala Music, and I was like, this is very interesting. We've gone from tapes to CDs to albums to digital music, and I guess this is the next evolution of what music is going to do. So I wanted to basically contribute to your ecosystem as far as like helping you guys pioneer. And I know you guys are looking for artists at all different levels, whether you're playing with Snoop Dogg at the top tier or you're playing with smaller indie artists. So I took a leap of faith and I submitted my music, and you guys enjoyed it and liked it and decided to put me on. So I'm very grateful for that. And yeah, if you guys see me around the server, just know that I'm incognito with 2 different usernames. So if you could spot me, give me a shout out there.
I feel like I maybe just doxed you a little bit. I hope that wasn't supposed to be a secret.
It's not a secret. It's just a playful little tactic, or just a way that I can kind of like spy on different servers. But no, I keep all of my information on my profile. So if anyone clicks on either name, it's the same profile, same information. But yeah, I also figured it'd be much easier to go as Bobby Millett in the music server, so that people just can connect the dots.
Right. So you're gonna have to think of a different name to be in the film server, so you can go from 8-bit tendies to Bobby Millett, and that'll be like your whole different vibe.
Exactly. Well, I mean, hey, maybe I get casted in one of these new NFT movies, and then I'll go by whatever my actor name is.
Now you're talking. So you are a heavy gamer.
Yes.
I thought it might be fun today if we played a game on the stream, and maybe if you can beat me, we'll give away one of your NFTs after the show today. How do you feel about that?
Okay, I'm down. I'm down for the challenge. That's actually pretty exciting. That's a cool move. So yeah, I'm down. Let's do it.
All right. So we're gonna play a game called Tough Love Arena, and I'm going to share my screen so people can follow along.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, and let's get into it. And you beat me 2 out of 3, so we're going to give away one of your NFTs today. So nice job, everybody. Later in Discord, thank Bobby Millette for whooping me in Tough Love Arena.
I'm a gamer, bro, and I know how to play.
Thanks so much for joining us today. This was great.
No problem. I'm glad to be on the ecosystem, so thank you guys, and I hope you like the music.
Yeah, Bucks, honestly, I don't think they care. Oh, all right. So, just to correct myself from earlier, with Punxsutawney Phil, if he sees his shadow, that means it's going to keep being wintry weather in the U.S. And if he doesn't see it, we're going to get warm weather soon. So all of you tuning in from around the world, you're welcome. Thank you for that chat, Bobby Millette. That was great. And you beat me in the game, and so we're going to give away a copy of your NFT. And so for those of you at home who are wondering, yes, of course, I let him win because I want you guys to have a chance of winning. So thanks so much. Here is a QR code for your opportunity.
All right, let's do this. Okay. Look, yeah. Futurist aristocrat. Look, I'm a wizard with the paper craft. Yeah. Yo, catch me at the Diplomat. Smoking dabs, getting blast with the strippers, yeah. Chugga in the mix. Banging on the drums like karate sticks. Look, let me get a hit of that.
I love giving away free NFT tracks. I also love the Grammys, which, if you did not know, is airing on Sunday night, which I think is super exciting. I'm excited enough to fly to Los Angeles to go hang out at a Grammy party, and so I'm going to post some fun content from there. The team is talking to a lot of fun Grammy artists, and we're going to have a pretty good Grammy-themed show next week for Top of the Drops with a bunch of super fun stuff planned. So tune in next week. You should tune in every week, because every week is just getting better and better. But I think especially next week, because it's Grammy-themed, and we love the Grammys. So thank you very much, and I will see you in Discord.